Rebecca and Isaac being chosen a wife. 25 is Esau. Esau and Jacob, when they had to be revealed, they were in the womb. Their mother and the one will rule over the other. The younger one will rule over the big one, the older one. We know of Isaac and Abimelech issues. Jacob receives Isaac's blessing, and the blessing comes through, whereby true deception means Jacob ended up taking the blessing from his big brother, and he going out there to find his life. The true obedience was that he has to go through to his family to pick a wife. Now that's what we were stressing from the last video, that was it necessary to go all the way to the family to pick a wife? If today so many things, whether from the New Testament quotations, are objecting the idea or that kind of way of doing things, and this was the tradition that Abraham, a man of God, Isaac, a man of God, Jacob, a man of God, because God knew that these people from the womb, he chose them because he knew they would follow the tradition, not for any other reason I can think of, but he knew from the womb what a Jacob will become, what Isaac will become. These are the people he will sort of build his descendants. He will build his kingdom. These are the people that he will let himself be reflected in them. So if God is reflecting through Muhammad or through Jacob, Isaac, and all that, you ask yourself then that the way of life that they had was not too bad. There was nothing bad about it. In fact, he loved them because of that. And so if they were practicing these things and they were being loved and cared for and everything they needed, they had it, why would you do the contrary? That's what I think. Why would you do the contrary? We have to allow ourselves to do the right thing in obedience, worship in truth and in spirit, worship in fairness. Let us do the right thing, not looking back and be worried about it, but rather looking forward, and thinking that whatever we've got are solid. And based on the solid thing, if we are not getting results, then we can use that as a means to sort of voice ourselves out. And so it says Jacob sent to his uncle. He was sent to his uncle, not just a joke. I'm not trying to interpret this literally. It is a literal statement. It's nothing to do with interpretation or anything. It's clear. Jacob sent to his what do you call it? His uncle Laban for a wife, Jacob. Now, Rebecca had to also step in to make this thing successful or become, to happen. And whatever he did to step in was through deceptive ways. He deceived the man himself who has to do the blessing. The man of God himself, as his husband, he has to deceive him. Meanwhile, God gave you the vision. God gave you a vision that your son, the younger one, will rule over the older one. So if God has given the vision, why won't you let God do the necessary things that needs to be done to let and which will end up making the young one rule over the older one. But traditionally they think that the blessing was the thing that was what makes a difference. So whatever it is, she will make sure that the blessing goes to Isaac. Now it wasn't her who is supposed to. Nobody told her the thing so that she would do such a thing in order to sort of make things, that's what it makes it look like as if that's what he was asked. That was why he was told that the message came to him only for her to do something in the future. You have to make sure that when the time comes, she should sort of make sure that the small one go and take the blessing. Maybe she was told to do, that's what she was told to, but the book doesn't say that. So whichever way you see the storyline, you think about it, you analyze it, and then you sort of consider it carefully. Can that would have been possible? Can this would have been possible? Because we can't allow ourselves to be in darkness all our life, or shed, sort of have this cloud of wickedness, whatever, hanging over our head every day. God must always be seen as God. God is God. If God is not God, then God is no God. If God is God, then that means that we have to take all the length. You have to take up all the length that is necessary to take up in order to be able to establish the truth that is necessary to build our life to the way we want it to be built to. I shared this with you this morning to avoid any regrets later from me that I had a chance to do this and I didn't do that. As I said, if I fall down today or anything, I know that I have tried and done everything possible to put out there what I consider or I see or I've thought through as something to be with, to that was good, that could make changes or can breathe life, true life onto people, and that can bring people's awareness to what it has to be aware of, and the unnecessary things will not be put aside. I think this is a moment which I have used also to justify my way of life. And as I said, I also have got desires. I have strong desires, just like everybody, whether believer or non-believer. But the society that you are in, when you get something. There's something that we used to say that if you're born in Rome, you do what Romans do. You are in a society where some things have been grown to be accepted as not being the normal thing. Then it's hard for you to practice just anything because you think that your will must be fulfilled or whatever you want. You can no. You can't just do anything that you want to do anyhow, because we live in this society. I've agreed in certain ways that this is what it is, the requirement. In different countries, there are different requirements. I'm talking in terms of those who may consider the Quran or the Bible as being the main guide to their life. And in that situation, then we have to sort of do everything possible to find ways to see how we can reveal the things that needs to be revealed. We have to just come up with the right stuff, because the book is actually there for a reason, but that reason is what we have a problem with. That's what I'm having a problem with. If let's say I choose this path of the book of Christianity or Islam or Muslim or Judaism, I don't need to follow something else. I have to follow the book. I have to follow the rules and regulations. I have to follow what it says to the letter, not outside of the letter. But I have different norms. I have different beliefs, practically, in which I have to do. Then I am not following this book. And if I'm not following these words or following this guide, what am I doing? Who am I then? That is what I'm trying to put forth. Sometimes I I experience forgetfulness beyond my control. Sometimes, yes, truly, I keep forgetting things beyond my control. And I hope it will not be so most of the time as we put this video through. Who knows what the